Good evening. This is Cronos Lank, your host and dungeon master.
Shaladia Jabab. Why did I do that? Okay, so
Featuring Treeleaf.
Dude, how's it going? It's been so long.
too long. Give me some love.
Iblis.
Nothing wrong with having a fluid personality, but
Alamandros.
Excuse me, is that you, Lord Nanda?
Welcome. In tonight's enchanting episode of Drive-By D&D, our adventurers press onwards, further into Ardeep Forest, hoping to confront the Wood Elf leader, Arrowhome. However, Treeleaf meets an old woodland friend who guides the group through ancient Elvish ruins where a ghost with a haunting past draws the heroes into spectacular danger. 2 Alamandroses, a talking stag with golden antlers, and the continuation of an age-old debate concerning the true difference between slaves and squires. Nothing out of the ordinary at all. However, believe me when I say an epic beastly bear-on-bear battle will push the heroes to their absolute limits. In what I like to call Episode 4, A Spectre in the Darkness. It's like a ghost in the darkness. Only better!
Alamandros has gotten off Bert and like stretching his legs. He's still in full plate and stuff. He's like, anybody want to race to the top of this thing?
what'll you give me if I win?
First,
Salami or Jabab? In Elvish.
Make it interesting. How about your slave?
The squire, sir, squire. I don't think you understand the difference. You see, he works to become one day as good as me, whereas a slave will never be as good as you because that's the way you treat him.
What does he? What do you pay him while he works for you?
Knowledge, sir.
I don't know.
Don't
Right,
you know what I
like a
do,
slave.
right?
I don't know if you guys want to race up there. That's Shalania Jabab. It's a sacred elfin place. Like I honestly I don't know if you guys are gonna want to race up there.
Well, looks like it'd be a good view.
Like,
You know where we're going, don't you? What do I need to see?
yeah, it's like
Yeah, this is saying it's a sacred place, and they bring their young here. At least that's what I've seen. I'm just passing through. I'm not an elf, and I don't want to be an elf.
It's good of you to mention it. Yeah,
Oh, so is this not where we're actually going? 'Cause we were just following you as a bear. It's like, is this just a spot on the way?
Yeah, I just smelt that some danger. I mean, I guess we could have just left them, but there is some part of that bear that's just out of control sometimes. So I was almost drawn by their scent. But yeah, we can just pass on through. There's nothing to see here. We want to go see those elves. Can I ride on that horse again? That was kind of fun.
Oh, come on up.
you're riding the horse and you're sort of leaving this point, and you can see that around you, like, you're surrounded by forest for as far as the eye can see ahead of you. To the side, Treeleaf, you hear this voice. Hey, buddy, I'm glad you came back. As you hear it, you look over and you see coming through the trees this stag with these golden antlers comes out of the woods and says, "Hey, buddy, glad you're back."
Guys, we gotta hold up here. Look over there. He points. You see the stag. This is my buddy. He's been. I don't have a dad, but he's always been there for me. I call him Hollaby, but he might have a different name in his language. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go talk to him and see what he's been doing, because it's been a while since all this stuff's been happening in this area. I actually haven't seen him recently, so he rushes over, puts his hand on him, casts talk to him. Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, good to see you back.
Dude, how's it going? It's been so long.
Too long. Give me some love. And you guys don't understand what's happening, but you see this stag just raise its hoof towards.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And these dudes back here are my new friends. Still kind of getting to know them, but Iblis and Alamandros are, we're on a mission together.
Well, it sure does sound like it. I can fucking hear you from a million miles away. That's how I knew you were back, baby. But, this is not good.
What's wrong, my dude?
Ever since you left, like, I don't know if it was the orc attack or the previous problems in Nightstone, but Arrowhome's gone crazy, locked this whole forest down. It's fucking dangerous in here. I know you have some friends with the elves here.
Yeah.
But honestly, they've been keeping your secret that you've been living in this woods, and I don't know if you'd be on good terms by any means, any of you.
Oh, so you think it's dangerous for us to go there? What? They've never had a problem with me in the past, my man. Like, we used to go together. You don't think I should go? It's dangerous now?
I'm just saying, ooh, things have gotten a little crazy around here.
Dude, that is not good. We really need to see these elves, though. Yeah. I don't know. I can ask them. They're pretty smart. He looks over at Iblis. This dude, he really, like, he's leading the way. He's teaching me a lot of stuff. He plans out things really well.
He like pulls you in with a hoof, like, you serious? You trust these guys? Are you sure? This was your first time out of the woods, man. I don't want to see you getting mixed around with the wrong people.
As they're talking, Iblis just kind of like absentmindedly turns to Alamandros, like, you ever had elk jerky?
Yeah, fair bit.
Yeah. Alamandros, even your no background, you notice about the stag that the golden antlers would sell for a hefty sum in a Waterdeep auction with nobles. You're not sure of their value to you. You're an outsider. You're not. It doesn't really matter to you.
I just definitely think there's deer-like animals all over the place, right? So he's definitely thinking like, man, I could do some good steaks in there.
Yeah, he's so focused on talking to his buddy, he doesn't hear that conversation. My dude, why don't you come with us? You know the elves, they recognize us. My friends always are bringing in more friends. Why don't you come with?
I mean, you know I'm there for you, Treeleaf. I've always been there for you. I mean, I'll go if you want to go. You know, I'm one of the only deer in this damn forest who knows how to even get to Ra. As far as I can see, I can lead you as far as I can take you.
My elk, you lead the way. Takes his hand off. So, my elk friend, just had a good little chat with him. He says it's dangerous, but he's gonna come with us. If you guys don't mind another friend?
No, not at all.
Join the party.
Sounds like a great idea.
Agreed.
Did I tell you his name?
I don't think you did.
It's Harabi.
Harabi.
Yeah. I just came up with that name. Just
Your
now.
name seems
Just now.
somewhat
Actually.
liquid.
Well, I mean, I've always wondered, since I never had a real name, I always wondered why not you just change it every day.
Well, it starts to explain the balance of names in like civilized society, you know. When you live with many people, you need many names and so on. When you live by yourself, what is it?
Iblis walks up to Treeleaf and he puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, there's nothing wrong with having a fluid personality. And as he's saying that, he casts disguise self on himself and transforms into Iblis. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a fluid personality, but Iblis transforms into Alamandros.
Alamandros, yeah.
Whoa. 2 Alamandros.
You've suddenly gotten a lot handsomer. Ugly, did you hear that?
Yes, Spugly, get my horse.
Harabi nods and just gallops off in a direction I'm inviting you to follow him.
He's moving a little fast. We should start catching up with him. And he starts to jog in the direction of Harabi.
Harabi's guiding you through the woods. Even it's actually surprising you. Like, you've wandered these woods, Treeleaf, so often. You know almost like every tree by name in many ways. But this deer is just hell of a deer, right? And just knows a lot of these back paths. And he's taking you to this area and it opens up and in front of you you see all these ancient Elvish ruins that remind you of the script that you saw earlier by Shaladia Jabab. Why did I do that? Okay, so you come in and it's all old, overgrown elven architecture, broken up cobblestones. There is that grass that you saw basically covering the entire area all around, not growing on the pavement areas, but the grass is all around, again, like super green, but almost a little yellowish, like a goldish greenish hue. It's very quiet, except you can kind of hear the sobbing, and you see this ghostly apparition on his knees, and you hear him saying, I didn't know. And he's like looking up at this huge column in front of you that has all this Elvish script all over it, and actually common script too. It's like a merging of the two. Think of like an ice cream strawberry swirl of Elvish and common just on this pedestal. This ghost is wailing at it. I didn't know. He looks like he's wearing this crown. Do you all make a perception check for me right now?
18.
20.
You all notice, or one of you picks up and shows the others, like, you find this tattered piece of clothing, and on it is the fox symbol with the rose in its teeth, the house insignia of House Nander from Nightstone. Just a garment, a piece of a cape, something. You find something you all recognize, but Alamandros, you see the apparition there. It looks as if that could be Lord Nander himself.
ghost of Lord Nanda.
He seems really upset.
He certainly does.
You can see that Harbeat is motioning to you as if he wants to say something.
Puts his hand on Harvey. What's up, buddy? Seems like there's a
So-
upset ghost here.
Yeah, ghost. I don't know what the hell all of that's about, but this grass here,
So great.
man, traps. What else been putting down there on Arrowhome? They detect anything that walks on them. I've been fucking steering you guys out of their path this whole time, but
Man, why are these dudes so upset?
we'll be ambushed. Ron Arrowhome's just, man, the orcs invaded this place. The Nightstone people were bothering him. He went crazy and doesn't want anyone in here. Any beast or creature in the area will just immediately attack if we're detected by it. And as for your ghost fella, I don't have any fucking clue.
So he doesn't take his hand off the beast, but he looks back and he says, if we even step, it sounds like if we step foot in the grass here, the beasts in the woods, the nice ones, the innocent ones, they're gonna attack us.
What?
Yeah, it's a trap. This
Ghost?
grass, this pretty green grass. No, I don't know about the ghost. The ghost is I don't know about the ghost, but the grass is a trap.
You'd think they don't want us to come talk to them. Maybe that's what that arrow was about back in the beginning.
Apparently Rond is gone crazy. Maybe you can talk to him. You're pretty persuasive. Yeah, we don't mean any harm. The elves have never hurt me. I think they're just being careful.
I think you might be right. What do you know about ghosts? Do any of you know anything about ghosts?
I don't mean to be rude, but he looks like he might know about ghosts. Well, not right now, but he, when he looks normal.
Well, if we're gonna go there, I don't think you can come, Bert. You and your large feet, you just get in the way at this point. But I've never spoken to a ghost before.
They're just like regular people, more or less, except a little crazy because they're dead and all.
Alright, well, maybe I'll take my lance with me and poke around ahead of us. And
If you step in this grass, though,
this grass right in front of us.
we're gonna get attacked.
Yeah, Harvey's nodding to Alamandros.
And he's still got his hand. Yeah. Nice.
How far is it from like the edge of the grass that is trap grass to like the cement shit or like the stones?
I'm gonna say you have whatever ability you think will get you there. You have to make one check to get to the stone area. So you can choose one thing that you think will get you there without being detected
Can
over
I
the grass.
Intimidate the grass?
Why don't we call out? Maybe the ghost can come here.
You're learning very quickly, kid. I like it.
Hey, if I could, I'd go talk to him, but I bet that would be your plan.
No, I liked your plan of sending Alamandros to go talk to him. That's what I mean. You're learning quickly. Send someone else to go talk to him.
What if we throw a rock?
Well, I could try shouting. Excuse me, is that you, Lord Nanda?
From where you are, his ghostly face looks out at you, and you recognize that this is a specter, and it is the appearance of Lord Dreslin, and he's just Lord Dreslin Nandar.
Nandar.
Is his full name. He looks over at you, and he's just swinging his sword almost like he's in an internal battle, and just saying, I didn't know, and like in his ghostly state.
Well, that seems to have been ineffective, chaps.
Maybe we can weave between the trees and maybe get closer at least if there's no grass there. I don't see any grass in the trees.
No. But you do navigate the terrain, right? And it is very rough and could maybe cause noise on its own, you know?
I mean, it looks kind of rugged through there, but I think we could get closer without triggering the trap, if you guys don't mind.
You know the woods
Do the
good.
bushwhacking a little bit here. Alamandros, do you think you could ride in this bush?
I don't know. It looks pretty thick. It's probably best if I leave Bert here. So we dismount.
I start weaving in through the trees, feeling pretty comfortable, I think, in the terrain, moving, bobbing and weaving, and I don't know, you guys are following along too?
Yeah, now Iblis is on.
How far we move up to where we're as close as we can to be to the ghost, while also not being on the green area. Can we get all the way to this building here?
Yeah, sure.
Then I guess we would go to this path and building area, which seems fairly close to the ghost. Maybe Alamandros, you can talk to him. Now we're a lot closer.
He didn't seem too receptive earlier.
True.
Lord Nanda, Dreslin, are you still with us?
I didn't know. Oh, his sword swings are getting just heavier and heavier.
He doesn't know.
Well, maybe we can go around and check at least in these little ruins here. I don't know.
I agree.
Maybe we leave the poor guy alone. He seems upset. So just gonna peek around now. I'm just gonna go into these ruins here. Near the ghost, and just, I don't know if other people are coming with.
Yeah, I mean, if you're opening a door, if there is a door.
Or like, can you come in this way here?
Yeah, is it actually like it's busted up?
Yeah, it's like busted open. There's open cracks you could get in from different things. You know, the top of the building's caved in, but you can tell that it was made of fine stonework. So if you're all going in there. Yeah, this is sort of the ruins of a temple, like looking building.
From where we are at the building that we're in here, how close would it be to the stones there? Like where we are to here?
Right, it's like almost any attempt to run through it will just be wherever you want to go. Be one stealth check.
What if you can do it without running, so you can fly there?
Then you won't touch the grass.
Yeah. So how far is it?
Like 45 feet. So you go into the ruins. You can just hear the voice of Lord Nander bellowing in the background. You find like an old little ornaments of Elvish value in the room. You can all roll.
Iblis casting.
If you want anything.
That's what's looking around.
There's no magic other. Again, you can sense the trigger of the grass is present.
7.
Found a gold music box. Old Elvish gold music box.
This is, holds it up. This is really pretty and tries to see if it works. He's like playing around with it, turning the things.
Okay, make a dexterity check. Or no, insight. Do you know how it works?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know if it works?
Sure. 4. No, it's broken. Throws it behind him and smashes against the wall.
Yeah, it was gold. Anyways,
Yeah, definitely does not
doesn't
care
care
at all.
about it, yeah, right. So what does...
Alamandros got a 2.
So there's this blue sapphire just nestled within the ruin somewhere that you just picked up. Just laying right in front of you.
It's like the same color as my eyes.
8. Found a silver and gold brooch. An Elvish brooch, probably an artifact.
Right, so that's what we found in here.
Yeah.
So do we feel it's necessary to talk to this ghost? What are we looking to accomplish by that?
I'm not sure. He seems distressed, I'll say that though.
If we wanted to talk to him, we could maybe hop on the rocks. Well, I don't know if you could. And if that armor it looks as heavy as it looks, I don't know if you could either.
Yeah, I'd say you should probably give it a shot.
Maybe I can talk to him.
Yeah, and you're right, the armor and everything. You're probably the most nimble out of the three of us here.
Iblis, that sounds like a great plan. Goes through the door. Alamandros.
Yeah, Alamandros is like, hold on a moment, I'll come with.
You know, we open the door, try to hop onto the closest stone.
Tell me the farthest safe space you want to get to. Describe it in one way and roll a d20.
Gotcha. To get to.
Yeah.
He just runs, takes a couple steps back, running jump, one toe, almost like a long jumper, on the edge of the lip of the building, and thrusts himself forward. Just gonna be athletics. 9.
Whatever happens, that little picky toe is a bit too long, and it like grazes one of the yellowish green grass thing, and you just hear like 10 seconds later, like you land, and just like, and just out of the trees, this huge owlbear comes storming out of the wilderness.
No.
That magic like seems to disappear off the grass, returns to like an ordinary colored grass. So initiative.
I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're here. 6.
5.
10.
Iblis goes first.
Harvey looks over at you with the whole like, oh fuck man, why'd you do that? Like shakes his head in disbelief.
So Iblis is going to, when he hears the trees crashing down and the hooting and growling, he's gonna book it out of the house, run beside tree root. As he's running, it looks like the armor, because he still looks like Alamandros, but as he's running, it looks like the armor's shedding off of him, but the pieces are disappearing as they fall off his body, and he slowly grows his tail back out and turns back into himself. And once he gets up to where tree root is, I guess he sees the owlbear there, and so then he's just gonna shoot Eldritch Blast at him.
What was that?
It was a 20.
Oh yeah, fuck.
It was a nat 20, so 26 would have been to hit.
Yeah, so yeah, you do. Fuck, yeah. I was surprised you were just sitting there like, 20, no big deal.
Well, it's because it's magic.
Yeah,
so
still, fuck.
So it
I
doesn't
think
really matter.
I want to change that rule, man. I love every time it's that one.
If
I love
anyone's
every
got the
time it's
power.
that 20.
If
Yeah.
anyone's got the power,
Yeah.
I think it's you.
There must be a reason
roll
why
as
it's
many
not
extra-
possible.
I'll roll
Yeah,
as
yeah,
many
yeah.
extra dice as you want me to on the damage.
Yeah, I just don't like when magic spells have crits against me.
Yeah, true.
As long
Yeah,
as
that
that-
goes both ways. Yeah, it does go
So
both ways.
9 force damage.
Yeah, the beast is stunned by the blast, but continues to stalk forward in just a blind, owly bear rage, and just sprints, and it can't quite make it. A step sooner, it would have been able to swipe, but it just couldn't get there. But it's going right for Treeleaf. The ghost disappears around him, but then reforms, and you just hear him saying, "I didn't know, and just slashed his sword.
Does he have a weapon?
Make a nature check. Tell you a bit about the creature. It can do damage. You know that about it. It can do damage to you. And like most ghosts, it has resistances to certain types of damage too. Just as general knowledge, you remember that.
Owlbear's done.
Learn in the book.
Treeleaf, yeah.
As the owlbear is charging at him, you can see visibly he gets scared. He starts turning white and pale, but it gets way more sickly and white than you could ever imagine, to the point that his features actually start to fade away. What casts is called blur. As that finishes happening, you can almost see through his body. He again starts kind of crying out in pain, but seems to have a little bit more control of it and transforms into a bear that's kind of transparent.
The beast is just smelling through its beak and looking around, but it seems like that momentary loss of you made him focus a little bit more on Iblis.
Yeah, Alamandros just like, holy blast, where did that thing come from? And he pulls out his sword and sees it charging at a now strangely, were you bear looking? And you're also blurred?
Bear, blurry bear, yeah.
Bear on bear action. Running out there to stabby on old owlbear. Gets him stabby range. Attempts to stab 13. Yeah,
That's it.
13. And then he's gonna use action surge. He just stabs it into the side of right behind the front forearm there. Ah! 16.
That's it.
6. Shoves it a little further.
The beast is flanked on all sides and is just kind of looking back and forth at everybody now and doesn't know what's gonna hit it next.
Sword buried in his belly. Shield pressed
Yeah.
against him.
It's grunting in a fight.
This spire tower or whatever it is behind him, what is it? Is it like an obelisk or is it like a tower like this?
Yeah, it's just a big central tower that has a script on it. It's like a monument, and it's all written in Elvish and Common.
Could someone stand over the top of it?
Yeah,
How tall is it?
so it's a rectangle. Sure, let's say it's a rectangular structure, and it's about 25 feet.
So from where we're standing, the owlbear, it's right in front of Iblis. Right?
Yeah.
Treeleaf, all blurry now. Right?
Yeah.
And he's the owlbear was kind of looking at Iblis directly, like I'm gonna fuck you up, right? And so Iblis just kind of is like, oof, I need to get out of here, and he's gonna cast Misty Step. Just as the owlbear is running up at Iblis, just this smoke kind of starts to swirl around Iblis's feet and just quickly envelops his whole body. So he's wants to teleport on top of the thing.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Yeah, and
No opportunity attack on that?
just teleports. He just wasn't
Misty Step sounds like
yeah,
evasion to me, I guess.
literally smoke puffs out.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I was just like,
Go back to the washroom. So as his actual action, when he's up there, he pulls out his crossbow and he's gonna fire down at the owlbear. That's gonna be 21 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage. So yeah, the owlbear is running up, galloping or whatever the bear runs and right when he gets to just about where Iblis is, he just goes, disappears in a puff of smoke, appears on top of the tower in the central square, and then just standing there with his crossbow just on an angle down, just takes his time with the shot, lines it up, and just shoots him with his crossbow.
Arrow punctures its back. Hoo-wah! Hoo-wah! It's just screeching, and now it goes for the biggest creature it can see. Once with its beak.
disadvantage.
Because he's blurry.
19.
That's it.
It's a disadvantage.
Nope.
Good lord.
The beak hits.
So I
Yeah.
wanted to get the fuck out of there.
Beak snaps
I'm
in.
gonna
14 piercing damage with its beak. Latches just on like the neck of the bear. Its claws start.
Hold on. No, I gotta roll to see if that spell,
Oh.
the damage broke that spell. Constitution save. 17. Yeah, so it's good.
You succeeded, so I got a 12.
Roll damage.
Claws come in. 13 damage
Okay.
from the claws.
The bear took a beating. It's bleeding pretty badly from its wounds, but it immediately returns with 2 big paws
Whoa.
to the owlbear's head.
This would be a sweet scene to watch. Just this big fucking bear on bear fight happening.
12.
Bear
So that-
on bear.
Doesn't it deflects it with its fucking owly arm.
I bet he does.
I bet he does.
Crit 1.
The bear actually gets you into like a grapple, like he just restrains you in a vicious embrace.
His owly wings, owly arms.
Owly wings, owly arms, owly beak,
Yeah.
owly eyes. Big old owly
So
eyes.
he's grappled?
Yeah, he's just like grappling you.
Alamandros on for the ride of this bear thing happening here. Oh god. Oh, he's got you a good one, doesn't he? And he just pulls it out of it and try and shove her back in. See if he can hold on. 14.
Yep.
Let go of
Space
my friend. 8. That one?
That doesn't hit.
No. It's
Oh,
not.
damage?
Damage.
The sword is slashing. Blood is leaking through the fur of the beast's coat. It's still just howling and hooting, but it seems like it's trying to go in, like it wants to break the bear's neck if it can. Just a vicious grab.
From up on his perch, Alamandros is watching the 2 bears grapple together, and he's got his crossbow there, and he'd reloaded it, but he's not as confident with his crossbow aiming that he won't shoot the wrong bear since they're so intertwined, but he's more confident in his magic abilities, so he shoots an eldritch blast at the owlbear. 19. 6. Just this force damage just goes flying out in the sky. I feel like it hits since the angle that they're on, I feel like it pelts him in the back of the head kind of thing.
Right. It hits the back of the head, and actually you see the one wing almost like jolt and lose a grip of the bear's that he has on the bear, but its eyes are a big furious sight to behold, and his beak comes. He's still got his claws can't really get you, but his beak is just coming down to like slam right into your skull. 20 something.
Disadvantage.
The Eldritch Blast even hurt him even more, and he misses the bear's head. And that's that. But you need to make a strength check to do anything.
It's using its claws to hopefully dig in and try to reverse this grapple with the claw attack. It's a miss, and then he's just biting at just wherever he can. I feel like they're in this tussle, and he's losing a little bit of focus, but he's just... 11.
Can't make contact with the beast.
Let go, I said. No. That's a
Iblis is just gonna try and shoot again. Another Eldritch Blast. It's just gonna keep raining them down from up here.
Alright.
23. 10. This one nailed them. Just feel like actually just hit him in the exact same spot that the last one did.
Yeah, and then you can see at that point like that its wings like been broken and it's lost its grip on you completely. Still able to attack, and it's going in for the attack here with its beak, and it's one wing.
Hold on, let me roll.
18. How do I
I'm just checking to see if you
Alright.
have disadvantage. Yeah, you still have disadvantage. Didn't lose concentration.
Okay, so 11.
That's a tie.
Oh, it's a hit.
Ties a hit.
1 to 10, it bites in. 11 damage. Bites into the bear's.
But yeah, and I feel like it bites in and rips up, and a chunk of the bear's flesh actually goes into the owlbear's beak. And as that happens, it fades away, and so does that illusion of the bear. He turns slowly, like starts forming back into a human. It's his turn.
Now his other
Oh,
claws
yeah,
come
yeah.
in. At disadvantage still? You're still invisible at this point?
I have to roll
Or
for
blurred?
concentration. Yeah, I still am 15, and my DC is
So it sees the shape like
12.
moving in and out of its sight, and it got a 17.
It's a hit.
6 damage.
So he digs his claw in, right? I feel like he actually just stomps down, and as he does, you can hear like bones break in my body, and he's dead, like knocked out down.
Oh dear God. You must get off him. I said get off. Trying to stab. 15.
Yep. It's hunched over the body like it's its prey. Like, I'm eating this and you're not gonna stop me.
Alright, so it's Bracken Strike once again. Add a d8 to the damage and anybody else attacking gets advantage. 10, 11. And I'm down to one superiority die. 11 damage on him.
And
he's just
how do you kill it? It's just protecting the body, like
Yeah,
big
the first
beak
one
opens.
goes in and it's still fighting and stuff. He gives it some more and it's still just slowing down, but he just kind of keeps on. Yes. Oh, he's shoving it over and sort of off of him and. It's like starting the hole getting pretty big. This thing's spilling out. You know, someone bit on tree flowers.
Harrowby looks away in disgust. Yeah. The creature dies, knocked aside by Alamandros. Again, it's almost like the voice. I didn't know. It's like hovering in the air behind you still, but Harrowby runs towards like the fallen Treeleaf, and he's just there.
Iblis yells down and like, "See, is the kid alive?"
I don't think so, but let me look. I can never tell.
Harrowby's just looking back and forth and kind of like nudging Treeleaf.
That's like a little tiny cough. You can tell that he's coming to slowly. I guess he's at 1 health, right? We're not like in combat, right?
No, this is dead.
So he kind of rolls over and he's just breathing deeply, puts both hands on his chest. He's not saying anything to anyone, eyes closed, but you can see like tendrils of magic moving from his fingers into his body. And then when he finishes that, he plucks the 2 berries out of his nibbles and throws them both in his mouth. Clearly feeling better after that heal, pops them in his mouth and chews them.
While that's going on up top on the tower, it was using the perspective to look around with his better vantage point if he sees anything of interest.
As you're above, the tree line, you can peek your head over the green expanse of trees, and it does seem like it kind of just gets rockier and hillier in front of you, like there's no real way past. It seems like wherever this town was built or this city once existed, it was nestled in this little cove, and you're surrounded in here. That's all I see.
While I'm up here, then he's gonna, after he looked around, didn't really see much, he's gonna take his axe out and he's hammering one of the pins out of the top of the thing and getting his rope ready to try and rappel down the side of this fucking tower.
Make an athletics check.
15.
You propel down. It's a flat surface, so once you had that pin secured in properly, it was a joke. But as you're going down, you do see like this intricate script along this monument.
The first time Alamandros even notices that you were up there, he's just like, hey, he's attached to a bear. He's, how in the blast did you get up there?
I have my ways.
Did you see a way to release this ghost from there? I feel like he's attached to it. He won't come near.
Nothing while I was up there. Anyways, nothing that jumped out at me anyways. I don't know what his deal is.
Why would the ghost of Lord Nandor? I mean, he hasn't approached us. I don't understand it at all.
Are you guys moving within sort of 5 feet of him, or are you just kind of looking back? Or
I don't think I've moved at all. Like, at this
Right.
point, I'm just kind of helping shove Bear.
I don't know how close he was to the tower, but I just literally climbed down the side of the tower.
Yeah,
So
you guys are in the area, and as you kind of go to almost approach him or get into within a certain distance of him, it looks like he's been facing the pillar the whole time while he's been sort of swinging his sword. And he just turns, and as you get close enough, the swinging sword just starts vanishing in the wind, and his face looks sorrowful and sad. And he's just like, I didn't know, and then just disappears into the wind.
he disappears into
Yeah.
it. Oh.
Have you ever seen such things? Every day it's something new with you. Incredible.
You mean the bear?
No, I've seen bears before.
Oh.
The ghost. Have you seen ghosts?
I've never.
All I know about ghosts is what I've learned in children's tales.
No, anytime I pass through here, there's never been a ghost before, but I mean, last time I came through here, he was alive, so.
That is true. I would imagine.
I haven't seen the elf since that happened, so I don't know what's going on. These traps seem dangerous.
Harrowby, isn't the only thing we have to worry about around here, do you know? Oh wait, I don't know that he talks or any of that shit.
He's looking around, but he's walking in this direction. He's walking towards the pool of water up near the back of this area.
I think he's thirsty, but maybe we are too. That was a bit of a battle. I might go over to the pool there too and grab a little drink. I don't know if that's what his plans are. I'd have to touch him to talk to him, but yeah, I'm kind of thirsty after that. I've been.
You put up a hell of a fight, that's for sure.
That's I've never gotten that close to an owlbear before, and I don't know if I want to again. That was
Maybe you can turn into one someday.
I mean, I've seen, yeah, I know what it looks like at least, right? So maybe someday. I hope I can control it though.
True. Good point. Well, let's go get us a drink. Iblis is gonna start walking towards the pond as well.
You're walking towards the pond. The stag with his golden antlers is, it shines a little bit brighter in sort of the shade that the woods provides. It kind of shines a little bit brighter in the greenish haze that you see, and he goes to the water, but basically kind of gives that look like, okay, you gotta listen up here, Treeleaf. You know that look.
Mm-hmm.
So he kind of walks towards you.
Puts his hand on it. Arby, my dude, what's going on? We're just getting a drink because that owlbear was tough, like for some people, but even you saw Alamandros, he,
Tell me about it.
he and Iblis are tough
Let me
dudes.
just tell you, between friends here, Arrowhome's not gonna be happy about that one. But if you guys insist on seeing him, these woods talk. I don't think much gets past him, but hopefully, you guys are okay with this. This is as far as I can go, though. What you guys gotta do, this is, I've seen some elves. I watch them from time to time, and I see them swim out of here. I think it's some sort of underwater cavern. I don't know, I'm just a stag. Pretty kick-ass one, but you know me. It's just Harvey doing his thing. So swim through here, and I think that'll take you deeper into the woods.
Yeah,
It's your life, man.
you really think that they're gonna want to attack us? Like, we don't mean any harm?
All I can say is they're on edge.
Yeah.
I do know them, I know them, they haven't done this before, but I think I've seen some dead orc bodies around here, and again, the Nanders started the conflict, they're pissed off, they don't want anyone in these woods.
Man, we've been killing orcs too. These two guys are tough guys. There's nothing to worry about. We got this.
He's like, oh yeah, one more thing about orcs. Don't know what happened, kind of scooted off the area, but when I last checked your homestead, some orc was roaming around that place. So, you know me, I keep these golden antlers prime condition. I didn't intervene, but come find me after. I can't swim through this water. Come find me after, and maybe I can go check on it out.
Oh man, that's crazy. I just finished building that.
Yeah,
Every time I build it, it just gets torn down.
Looked like he was
by
running.
something.
He was wounded badly. Looked like he was running. That's the best I saw. Then I just galloped out of here.
Thanks for letting me know, my man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go talk to. Yeah, I probably want to swim through here. So
All right.
safe travels.
You too.
We gotta swim. Actually, there's a tunnel here. We gotta swim if we want to meet these elves. Harvey seemed to think it was kind of dangerous. Also, I should let you know, he also mentioned that. Remember when I told you that right was to my home and left was to the elf? He said there was an orc in the home area that I live too. So might be. I kind of would like to make sure he's not touching any of my stuff. I've got some nice flowers that I take care of in there.
Well, your home's your home. I can understand that. Which way?
Well, it depends. Either we go home or we go through the water. I don't know what you want to do. We can come back. I mean, you're the man with the plan.
Oh, well, by all means, we can carry on with our mission. I just figured it was your home. I thought you were more concerned. By all means, let's carry on with our mission then. Your home makes no difference to me. I thought you were concerned.
It's more of like a house that I grow green plants in. I call it my greenhouse. But just because it's filled with green plants.
Interesting. I get the concept. You can picture it now.
I do agree that I think perhaps we aren't going to be as welcome to the elves as we previously thought.
My worry. I mean, I met the elves before. They have been okay. They have been okay when I met them.
They did save them.
They saw us killing orcs.
We are no friend of war. I feel like with the giants being up against they are, I feel like the elves could be an ally in what comes ahead.
We should have brought an orc's head or something with us.
Yeah, mayhap we'll find one.
Well, maybe if we went back home, we could make one. Sounds like there's an orc in there.
That is a good point.
To be honest, some of those plants are pretty special to me. I've been talking to them since they were born.
Well, you are leading the way. I don't know my way there, although he says it's just a swim away.
It's your home. It's up to you if you want to go.
All right. I think we can try to cut through the woods. I think I kind of know the way. And then we can bring the head and show the elves. I can talk to them if you want, but we can show the elves that it's all okay.
Sounds like a good plan.
Sure.
The evidence does seem to suggest they don't want visitors. Perhaps a gift.
This way.
Okay. So you guys go back. You're traveling through the woods. Even Ardeep takes you to... He backtracks. He remembers the steps. He's an instinctual beast at his heart. So he takes you back the exact way, almost hoof print for hoof print, back to where you guys left off on the trail. And from there, your knowledge of the woods, and between all three of you, like, you remember the way back you go, you retrace your steps all the way back to that fork in the road. Like, yeah, like the right passage.
Is there any rest
Like-
potential in this time?
I'd say... No.
Walking rest.
Well, or yeah, could we stop and have like a little, shorty?
We really gotta go through them, fellas.
Oh, fine.
Oh,
Yeah, we
yeah.
can leave it here. I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah.
Perfect. Sounds like a rest then.
Yeah, it does.
Is there a level attached to that, or are we?
No way.
Boo.
No
This game
way.
sucks.
No
Way!
Worst
That's a...
DM ever.